Okay. You guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really gonna offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly even gonna sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing Social isn't in charge of the roster.
Well, it's...
Look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, son.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not gonna fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press. I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil will trade you.
Rick.
Look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I mean, I know you're a team-first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injury.
Substitution on the court.
Martin's checked in for Jayshawn Tate, and it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Porter. Philadelphia also making some changes. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Harris, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then it's MP. Then there's Embiid, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Passes it to Christopher. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The 76ers trail by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
Yeah, they can't beat these guys with blind luck and talent. They're going to have to outthink them.
Daniels is checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Jalen McDaniels.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. Maxey passes to Gonzalez. Back to Maxey. Outside Gonzalez. To the inside. McDaniels kicks to Embiid. Here's Milton, and he drives in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Rockets leading by 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Outside Gonzalez. And Harrell slaps it in.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release would make him even tougher to deal with. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
It's Martin on the wing. McDaniels defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
The 76ers trail by 4. Loads it up there for Harrell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Christopher. Kicks it to Martin. Some nice passing there by Houston. And here's Green outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. 76ers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Here's Christopher. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Martin. Puts it up. Another miss by Houston. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Gonzalez. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got 7.
Defenders naturally rotate to Green. That leaves a nice angle for the pass.
MP looking around.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now the pass to Christopher. Back to Green. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Hilton the pass to Gonzalez. Pass to Melton. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gonzalez has got 3 assists tonight. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Back to Green. And he gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Milton kicks to MP. Pass to Melton. Now here's McDaniels. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Covered by MP. Rebound by the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. Look like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, actually out there with Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's MP. And it's Reed in at the 5. There's the feed to Cauley Stein. Pass to Garuba, the 15-footer. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Cauley Stein passes to Tate. Some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Harden's shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Porter passes to Şengün. Back to Porter. Here's the 3. The Rockets with another miss. The 76ers leading by 4. And the pass to Gonzalez. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Another miss by Houston.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Harden. Out to Gonzalez. Launches a 3. And Garuba pulls it down. Rockets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Smith checked in for Houston.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Harden dishes to MP. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
There's the dish to Smith. Back to Martin. Şengün kicks to Smith. Martin with the bounce pass. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Harden surveying the D. Gonzalez against Smith. Gonzalez passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
Over to the wing. Martin against Maxey. Here's Şengün. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Porter kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. Throws it up high and finished off by Martin.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Harden dishes to MP. Embiid trying to break loose. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Martin. Passes it to Şengün. The kick out to Porter. In the corner, Smith with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Smith against Gonzalez. Feeds it to Embiid. Gonzalez passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. Timeout called the Rockets. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Kaminsky is checked in for Şengün. And it's Green in for Tate. Here's Porter. And the shot is long. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Gonzalez, that's good.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half. It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation, and he's not shy about going to the cup either.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Outside, Martin. Porter against Harden. Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Harden kicks to MP. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harden finds MP. Back to Harden. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 12. Outside, Green. Now, here's Porter. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Smith. That one wide left.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Embiid trying to break loose. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Timeout call for Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Daniels, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Here's Martin. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Milton the pass to Gonzalez. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Out left to the wing. McDaniels finds MP. Now Milton. Milton passes to Gonzalez. Back to Milton. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gonzalez has got 6 assists now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Green passes to Porter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
McDaniels kicks to MP. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Assist
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Green. Now Porter. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McDaniels. They're running. Here's Milton. A 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 17. Green passes to Porter. And there's the pass to Martin. From outside the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gonzalez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
P.J. Martin.
The 76ers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
2 minutes.
.149 left here in the second. From deep, Green. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 19 points. To the paint. Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Green kicks to Cauley-Stein. Kaminsky against Gonzalez. Can they get it? Kaminsky misses. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. MP dishes to Harrell.
Hey, yo, right here.
Cauley-Stein against Gonzalez. Melton finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
Assisted
I'll be
by
honest, he's having a better
DeAnthony
quarter than a
Melton.
lot of my nights back when I played.
Porter with it. Pass to Green. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 12 in the game.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Here's Milton. And he gets it back. And it's Harrell missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Passes it to Green. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. The kick out to Porter. And another three for Houston.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Here's Harrell. And so it's Philadelphia feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside, the wings are Green and Tate. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Porter in at the one. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
One of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Rockets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. And here's Harden. Out to Gonzalez for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
3 points.
24 points for MP.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Maxey against Green. Maxey passes to Gonzalez. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 2. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Philadelphia.
That's going to draw a whistle.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. MP comes in for P.J. Tucker. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Kicks it to Martin. Porter looking it over. Back to Cauley Stein. Houston needs to get a shot. Lets the three fly. And Gonzalez pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 8. Milton finds MP. To the middle, Harrell. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Melton against Porter. The pass to Kaminsky.
2 minutes.
.151 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. There's Porter with the three. The shot that time not on target. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Melton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Martin. 1:21 left in the third. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Martin's got 8 points.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Milton. Guarded by Porter. MP kicks to Melton. Harrell down low. Working on Cauley Stein. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And it's tough for defenders to match Harrell's energy. He just never stops working.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Kaminsky.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Martin the pass to Porter. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. And he banks in the layup.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Gonzalez down low, guarded by Porter. Gonzalez, that's good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Porter. Off target with that shot. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And there have been two very different performances.
Substitution.
Checked in for the 76ers.
The line for
What do you
Houston.
guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
1 shot.
That free throw good from Tate.
And Jae'Sean Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Harden, and it's Embiid, and it's center. No good on the free throw.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career. Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Green, he's checked in for Houston.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a two-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Tate kicks to Smith. Green against Maxey. Green, no luck.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And that one drops for him. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Maxey. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. 76ers ball.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Gonzalez passes to Harris. Porter against Harden. Gonzalez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
They've done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game. And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half. And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Porter passes to Şengün. Rebound by the 76ers.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And the jam by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Porter passes to Şengün. Will it go? The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Green. First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's... So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for... watching. We'll see you later.
Unbelievable game, MP.
Let's go.
Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here, all right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Okay. Support for this trade on social, it's dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
it sound so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
I see you, Ash.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're going to hold the questions, and I'm going to just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not. You know, first it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success. But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens, of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me? Does he jump high? Run faster? What? Stronger? What? Give me something. But that's cool, because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that. That guy is simply all ego and no heart. I mean, how can I make it more clear that I am exactly what this city needs? I mean, if the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it? I mean, the people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative? But you know what? That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city. So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough, you will see. Thank you guys for your time.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Way to step up. I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good. And Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on. How you feeling?
I
Have
feel
any
good.
questions before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
He just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone.
Oh my.
Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah blah blah, it is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part ways.
I've told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never take my shoes off.
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Focus.
You know,
Right?
obviously, we're
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're gonna be asking you about it.
we're gonna have to cover this. You going to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MB.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do
Oh,
gotcha
wait.
interviews.
Hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. I do. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that. What is so funny? Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
I mean, first off, you're never happy when someone loses their job. I think we all can agree on that. But if you're in charge of a team's roster and you think Shep Owen's gonna win more games than I will, then, I mean, maybe you deserve to lose your job.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I'm sure Othello's gonna land on his feet. He's smart, savvy, he's a good guy. But I feel like he was planning his exit for a while now. I mean, based off his behavior, it seemed like he was trying to get fired.
Wow. Hot take.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I gotta eat a little crow. Cause you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
Being a leader isn't just about one thing. One day you might need to put your arm around a teammate, the next you might have to yell at him to get his head on straight, kind of thing. So it's all about the person and the situation. So far in my career, I haven't really had to yell at cats that much, but I will say this, if you keep poking, that dragon gonna get let loose one day, and you're not gonna like it.
And speaking of killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in the spotlight. Like that's always been me. But giving the rumors, the innuendos, all the stuff, man, I decided that now is the time to really put it to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me, more so, but for my teammates. Because, like, ever since draft night, like, I was sick of it. And quite frankly, they were sick of it as well. I tried to do everything that I could to quiet all the questions around me, my game, and to try to just focus on the game on the court. But apparently that wasn't enough, so quite frankly, I just had to do what needed to be done.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on.
I wasn't
I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a
guy,
lot
man.
of pressure on you.